And a lot of YouTubers, YouTube gurus, Etsy sellers, I'm firing shots at everyone. And they're over here marketing to you on YouTube. Okay? Success always leaves clues. I'm not going to fill this video up with any BS. One of you yesterday asked me in the comment section, how do I market and sell digital products, knowing that I've made over 6 figures online just selling digital products? And in this video, I promise I'm going to show you the complete blueprint on how I look at it and how you should look at it as well. So, story time. We have a family mechanic. Our family mechanic ends up fixing our cars anytime they have a problem. So, here's a car and here are the problems. Nobody likes car problems. Maybe it needs an oil change. Maybe it has a flat tire, even though I know how to change a flat tire. I don't need to go to him for that. But maybe maybe there's an engine problem. There's all these problems that we, as a family, my parents, my brother, my other brother, me, okay, that we don't necessarily know how to solve, or if we do know how to solve it, it costs us a lot of time. So it's a lot easier just to pay the mechanic to do the job because, hey, he's the family mechanic. We already know him, like him, and trust him. Now, on the other hand, we obviously know there are other options of mechanics, but we've been going to him for years. He's very quick and it's very easy to do business with him. Now, this is how you're going to market your digital product, and I'm going to reveal that, okay, on this side. But bear with me, because this concept is very important for you to understand when you want to make digital product sales. And a lot of YouTubers, YouTube gurus, Etsy sellers, I'm firing shots at everyone who's telling you that you can make this amount of money and that amount of money on Etsy and all these digital platforms that they create sales on or products on, and they're over here marketing to you on YouTube. Okay, success always leaves clues. I'm not going to fill this video up with any BS. Hear me out. That family mechanic is one option for us as a family. But what if I told you there was another mechanic, maybe a friend recommended them to us. Actually, not even a friend, maybe a stranger. Okay. And this actually happened about 3 weeks ago. I was changing my headlights outside of Advance Auto, and I thought I just needed to change the bulb, which I know how to do. But when I opened my hood up, I realized, dang, my wires are fried. All right. But I didn't know that could have caused the issue for my headlight being out. I don't work on cars. I work on business. Okay. So if you know how to work on cars, don't be taking shots at me in this video. All right. I don't work on cars. I work on business. I like business systems and creating content. All right. Anyways, I say all that to say, when I was in that parking lot, the sun started to get a little low. It started to get dark. A kind gentleman walked up to me. He's about my father's age, probably close to 58 to 60 years old. And he comes over and he's like, hey, you need help? I was like, yeah, man, like it's getting kind of dark. Could you just hold my phone light? So he's talking to me for about 5 minutes and he realizes, oh, shoot, your wires are touching each other. There's no more rubber in between them. Let me go get some electrical tape, blah, blah, blah. He taped up my wires. And we still didn't get the problem fixed. But I say this to tell you that mechanic, I didn't know him at first. And so even though he helped me, with my car, all right, what I ended up having was a wire issue, something I still didn't know how to solve by myself. And I thought it was initially a light bulb issue. Here's the thing. My trust with him was very low. I had little to no trust. Okay. Even though he was kind, I didn't know who he was. I was in the middle of a parking lot and I'm a man. That don't usually happen. We don't usually get help out of nowhere like some women might. Okay. And that's cool. I wasn't looking for help. It just, the Most High put him in the right place in the right time. And he was kind enough to give me advice. And I'm like, you know what I'm going to do, since I wasn't able to fix it tonight, even with your help, I'm going to go to my family mechanic and I'm going to trust him to fix the issue. Not that I really didn't trust this random mechanic after he gave me advice and he helped me. I trusted him after he started to help me. I'm getting somewhere with this. If you look, my subscribers are smart. If you're kind of like picking up on the scent off of where I'm going here, you know you're on the right path. Check this out. That mechanic, I didn't trust him until he started to actually like diagnose. He was like, oh, let me go and get my tape. Let me get these tools. Let me help you. Let me hold your phone. I can help you fix this. Oh, it's this issue. It's not even the bulb. You might be able to return these. Random guy. But even though we weren't able to fix it in that moment, I knew that I was going to go to my family mechanic to get it fixed. Someone I already trust. And because of that, what ends up happening is that family mechanic gets the business because of my relationship with him and my family's relationship with him. Hear me loud and clear. If it's anything you get from this video, if you want to sell and market your digital product, you're going to have to build a relationship with people. How do you do that? I'm glad you asked. Let's bring it back up to the whiteboard. In order for you to turn out like the family mechanic, there's a couple things you need in place. I'm going to erase the problems I have with my car. Pay attention to these, because if you miss these, you're not going to understand how to market and sell your digital products. I promise you this formula. I literally randomly heard someone yesterday. I was watching another YouTube video, and it was a guy I used to watch 5 to 6 years ago. And he told me he used to he sold his book that made him over $100,000 from these things. And I knew it was true. And I'm sharing this to you because I already knew this. And I do this myself. No BS. Okay. All right. Listen, the first thing that you're going to need to do, you're going to need to create content. Okay. If you don't want to create content, have fun struggling to sell your digital product. Nobody cares about how much you know until they know how much you care. I'm not being mean. I'm just telling you, when people want a solution to their problem, whenever people have a problem, they want the solution. Whenever you feel an itch, if somebody's near you, you're like, can you get that spot? No, like that spot. Like if they're itching in the wrong spot, you're going to be like, no, like right back, like to the left, to the right. You know what I'm saying? People don't care about you until you show them that you have been in the same situation as them through your content and you've gotten out of it. So they have a relationship built because you've told them a story, which is number 2. You need to tell stories. I'm going to just say this. That back scratching story I just told you, you could probably relate to it. Why? Because our backs have itched one time in our lives at least. Let's be real. Okay. Your back has needed to be scratched sometimes. Or maybe your foot itching in your shoe and you're like, man, I might have to take my shoe off of this. Or maybe you got a rock in your shoe and it's like, something's in my shoe, right? It's uncomfortable. You want to get rid of the problem immediately. Okay. So I'm here to tell you, telling a story through your content is how you're going to market your digital product. Not just market, but sell. Why? I'm excited. If y'all can't tell I'm excited, I don't know what it is. I don't know what excitement is. Let me tell you. Stories sell, facts tell. Stories sell, facts tell. Stories change the whole perspective of where the person thinks they are. Your brain cannot think 2 things at one time. When you're watching this video and I'm telling you stories, are you really consciously thinking about how you're holding up your metal rectangular device, looking through a screen, thinking about, man, he's not really in here, but I see him and I hear him. This is kind of like, if you really think about it, phones are kind of weird. You're not thinking about that because I'm telling you a story. Your brain is engaged in such a way to where you think you're going through being the person who needs their back scratched or a rock in their shoe. You might have looked at your shoe. You might have been like, yeah, I remember that time. And I have helped you realize that my story, I have gone from point A to point B. And I can help you do that if you get this digital product. If at the end of my story, I give you an offer that says, I can help you if you're having this problem. And no pun intended, but I can help you. I can help you. I got a community right now that I just started. It's called the Passion to Profit Community. Come and join in. The link to this is going to be in the description down below or the comment section. And you're going to have modules where I'm going to show you how to create content that helps you build an authority online, even if you're starting from scratch. Because I'm starting from scratch on YouTube, but I've already built results on Instagram with multiple accounts. At this time, I have over 31,000 followers. and I will show you, whether you want to be on YouTube or Instagram, I will show you methods for you to make passive income online, turn your passion into your profit. So come on, join the community, and I will see you in there. And we're going to have weekly live calls. So, I mean, what better way for you to learn how to be successful on YouTube by creating content and by telling your story so you can market and sell your own digital products? Because let's be honest, just like the mechanic, you're going to go to someone that you know, like, and trust over someone that's a complete stranger. The reason of that being is because we're all like that. That's just human nature. It's easier to trust the people that we've already built a relationship with. What if people saw you as the same person? What if people saw you as the person that they've built and known, like, and already trust? And so when you come up with a new digital product, it's not about price. It's not about, oh my gosh, well, I can get it cheaper over here. It's not about, do I want A or do I want B? It's about, I know this is from Jay, and I know Jay serves his people to the utmost. And there's no way that I want to miss out on this, because why would I want to start from ground zero? It's almost like a relationship. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're in a good relationship and it's like, man, we got years, why would I see what's greener on the other side? And unless you've been tempted or whatnot. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? The grass always ain't greener on the other side. It's always easier to trust the people that you've already built a relationship with. Anyways, I'm done being on a rant. Go ahead, if you like this video, if you like this concept, the way I explain and break things down, like this video, subscribe. Because we just hit 700 subs. You and I. We're doing this together, all right? Anyways, I will see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.